Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about greatest common factor. Okay, we're going to simply start by listing all the factors of 24. So all the factors means we are going to make one of those beautiful rainbows. So I know 1 and 24 are factors, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. Okay, factors are the numbers that we can multiply to get 24, or you could think of it as the numbers that we could divide 24 by. Okay, you can use your multiplication table to help you come up with that list of factors also. Okay, and then the next thing I would like you to do, list all the factors of 30. Okay, so very similar, 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 4 is not a factor, but 5 and 6 are factors. Okay, so we should have all the factors listed for each of those numbers. Now, the third part here, I want you to look, what factors do 24 and 30 have in common? If they have the factors in common, that means they share them. They're the same. Okay, so what factors do both numbers have? So when I look, I see they each have 1. 2 is a factor of both numbers. See, there's a 1, here's a 2. 3 is a factor of each number. And anything else? Here's a 6 is a factor of each number. Okay, so they're factors, meaning those numbers would go into both 24 and 30. So what is the greatest common factor? It's just what it sounds like. What is the greatest factor that both 24 and 30 have in common? And that would be 6, the biggest number out of that list of common factors. Okay, so we're just listing the factors for each number and then comparing that list to see what they have in common and looking for the greatest of those common factors. Now, I want to go down here and kind of put some meaning to this. Like, why would we ever need to use greatest common factor? So here we go. Lucy's having a bake sale. She has 45 chocolate chip cookies to put in bags. How many bags can she fill if she uses all the cookies and puts the same number of cookies in each bag? Find all the possibilities. Okay, so basically what's happening here, she's got 45 chocolate chip cookies. She wants to split them into bags. Okay, so we're seeing what numbers can we divide 45 by, or what are the factors of 45. Okay, so I'm going to make a rainbow. She could take all those 45 cookies and put them in one bag, or she could split them into 45 bags. Okay, and we're just going to keep going. Could she divide them into 2 bags? Nope, that's not going to work. She could split them into 3, or we know 15. We've done 45 already this week, haven't we? Is 4 a factor of 45? Nope. Is 5? Yes. Or we could say, could she take 45 cookies and divide them into 5 bags? Yes, she could. And then 9 would also work. 45 divided by 9. Okay, so basically we're just making a factor rainbow, listing all those numbers that 45 could be divided by. Okay, and then Lucy has 60 vanilla wafers, and she's going to do the same thing. She wants to split them into bags, and it says how many bags can she fill if she uses all the cookies and puts the same number of cookies in each bag? Find all the possibilities. So go ahead and pause the video, list all the factors for 60, and then you can hit play again. Wow, 60 has a lot of factors, okay? So double check your list. Make sure that you have all the factors listed. It's really important that we get them all, otherwise we might not find the right answer here for Lucy and her bake sale. All right, so I'm moving on. I'm right here in this third row. How many bags can she fill if she puts the chocolate chip cookies and the vanilla wafers in the same bags? She plans to use all the cookies, and she wants to have an equal number of chocolate chip cookies and an equal number of vanilla wafers in each bag. Okay, so similar to what we did up on the top, we want to look and see what do they have in common. So it looks like both of the cookies could be split into, or we could put them all into one bag because one is a common factor here. we could split each of them into 3 bags. That would work. We could split them each into 5 bags. I'm looking to see what else they have in common. Here's another number, 15. Okay, do you see anything else? Nope, I don't either. Okay, so those are the possibilities for how she could split these cookies into bags and have each bag exactly the same. Okay, now the last question, what is the greatest, there's our clue, greatest amount of bags she can fill if she includes the same amount of each kind of cookie in each bag? Okay, and she doesn't want to have any cookies left over. So if you look here at what we just did, the list of numbers that they had in common, we want the greatest. So that's going to be 15. That tells us that Lucy can make 15 bags with cookies. And then I'm going to ask, are you ready for this? How many chocolate chip cookies would be in each bag? And how many vanilla wafers are going to go in each of those 15 bags? Okay, so if you go back to the original, we had 45 chocolate chip cookies that we started with. So if we think, what times 15 is going to give me 45? Or you could think of it as 45 divided by 15 is equal to 3. Okay, so there's going to be 3 chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to put CC here for right now in each one of those bags. And then we would do the same thing with our vanilla wafers. We would have 60, and we're dividing them into 15 bags. So that means we would have 4 vanilla wafers in each bag. All right, so here you go. You helped Lucy out today. She's going to be making 15 bags of cookies for the bake sale, and each bag is going to have 3 chocolate chip cookies and 4 vanilla wafers. I think that sounds pretty good. I might have to go to Lucy's bake sale.